The next bill on the calendar for the day is House File 2835. The clerk will report the bill.
House File number 2835, number 4 on the calendar for the day, an act relating to transportation, the second engrossment.
I recognize the member from Candy Ojai, the bill author, Representative Baker, to introduce your bill.
Thank you, Speaker and members. I am proud today to bring House File 2835 to kind of continue our journey that we started on at the beginning of this session to talk about something that is difficult for us, and that's MNLARS. MNLARS and the damage it has done to a lot of folks around Minnesota. But today is a day that we want to start taking the first step to repair a lot of the damages to our friends, our neighbors, back in our communities that we all know as our deputy register offices, and the 3,200 full-time and part-time employees that have been put through the ringer in the last 10 months. We have lost a few offices that have not stayed open. We have offices that have had enormous turnover that they've never seen before because of the incredible pressure and the stress emotionally on so many families around Minnesota. And today we get to take the first step and start repairing some of the damage done because of some very bad decisions and planning on how to roll out a MNLARS system. Folks, what's being handed out are the runs that you will see to the deputy register offices, so you can get a glimpse of what we are starting to return to the offices from their financial losses. This by no means is all they need. They continue to struggle every day with a system that is still not functioning the way it should have been. I also want to make sure that the folks that have started this journey with me 10 months ago also get a lot of recognition for the work that they've done too. I want to appreciate the work of Chair Paul Torkelson, our Chair of Transportation, who has been there through every one of our meetings. Also our famous nerdy guy, Representative Jim Nash, who knows how to talk the talk with understanding rollouts and understanding launches. And Representative Nash and I were in the MNLARS war room a few times talking about why this isn't looking like it's going to go very well in the very early days. But especially I really want to thank, and I also want to say the thank you to Representative Hansen and for his work on this in a bipartisan fashion that was needed badly, because most of us have been out visiting with our deputy register offices. You have listened to them. You have heard their complaints, you've heard their concerns, and you've brought it back to us. And today is the first day that we do that. So, members, again, this $9 million comes out of the DVS special revenue account. I think it's going to a very, very worthy cause. We've got more work to do. And with that, Mr. Chair and members, I'll take further questions, but I would hope to get a lot of support today to say thank you again to our deputy register offices that have worked so hard through this very difficult time. So thank you, Mr. Speaker.
There is an amendment at the desk. The clerk will report the amendment.
Hansen moves to amend House File number 2835. The second engrossment as follows, and the amendment is coded A5.
Recognize the member from Dakota, Representative Hansen, to introduce your amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. The A5 amendment is a short amendment. In looking at the bill wouldn't go into effect until the next fiscal year on July 1, 19. So what my amendment does is allows the funds to become available in this fiscal year. So Representative Baker mentioned that there are some deputy registrars that are having difficulty right now. So this would be make those dollars available now. And then it would still, so it's not $9 million each year in 18, fiscal year 18 and 19, but $9 million, but making it available now for those folks that need it. And I would ask for your support.
The member from Candy Ojai, Representative Baker, to the amendment.
Mr. Speaker and Representative Hansen, I appreciate this amendment. This is a very good amendment, and I also support this. The key of this is getting it out faster and quicker, and with the help of Representative Hansen, this is a good idea, and I totally support this amendment. Thank you.
Discussion on the amendment. The A5 amendment. Seeing no discussion, all those in favor of adoption of the A5 amendment signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The motion prevails. The amendment is adopted. There are no further amendments at the desk. The clerk will give the bill its third reading.
Third reading, House File Number 2835, as amended.
Third reading as amended. Discussion on House File 2835 as amended. The member from Dakota, Representative Hansen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. Thank you for that support for that amendment. I think it showed the strong support for our deputy registrars and getting dollars now. I think the question and the concern that there is on this side, or maybe around the aisle, is that where the dollars come from. And I know this bill is one of several bills that is going to be moving. I would ask Representative Baker and the majority, as you move forward on this, personally, I would prefer if it came from the general fund. I think there may be some challenges with this coming from DVS in the future, but as this progresses and as there are the omnibus bills that are going forward, I want to make sure we're not shorting, that we end up with a low, maybe Mr. Speaker.
It's not my phone, but I think your comments silenced the chamber, so please proceed.
If, as you move forward to look at using general fund dollars for this, I know there's a variety of other packages that are moving forward. I think it would be better served from the general fund, but I know that this is what is here in front of us now. This isn't just providing for expenses that were incurred, but it also provides for some lost revenue. So general fund dollars would be better, but this is what's in front of us here, and I will be supporting the bill.
The member from Brown, Representative Torkelson.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to first thank Representative Baker for bringing this forward and for his hard work on this issue, the other members of the House that have worked on the issue, but most of all, thank the deputy registrars. They're the ones that have been on the front lines through this entire process. They're the ones that have to deal with the public every day. I think they deserve an apology from the state of Minnesota for being forced to work under these conditions with a system that has been extremely difficult for them to work with. I look forward to working hard on this issue as we move forward to get the system working and our deputy registrars back on track. Thank you very much.
The member from Carver, Representative Nash.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. Members, I can't thank Representative Baker enough. This is a much-needed bill. You all have deputy registrars in your community. They are hurting, and they have been hurting since day one, and I think that this is a good first step. There are other bills that are coming that we need to move on as well, but please do support this and recognize that this is also a great segue to talk about how we develop technology here in the state of Minnesota, that we cannot develop technology to roll out without testing, because it's ultimately going to hurt the people who run small businesses across our state. So members, please vote green.
Any further discussion on House File 2835 as amended? Seeing no further discussion, the clerk will take the roll on the bill. Clerk will close the roll. There being 123 ayes and 1 nay, the bill is passed as amended and its title agreed to.